Hey there, it is Miracle Monday, and I am Sherry Samuels, the voice coach, doing all I can to help you get and stay connected to your inner voice. So, the last couple of weeks, I've been talking about fear and how it shows up in our lives and how it affects our ability to easily and effortlessly reach our goals. So, one way that fear shows up for me, or that it starts to trigger things, is through worry. And it makes me think about when I was a kid. I don't remember how old I was, but I used to love that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin. And I remember the first time I heard the song. We were sitting in my mom's room. It was my mom, my brother, and me, and we were playing a board game called Rummikub at the time. And I heard the song and it just made me happy, and I was just like bobbing around as we played the game, and I can still see that moment in my head. But now, as an adult, I realize that I have allowed worry to settle in and creep in and keep me from moving forward. Sometimes we worry about things as little as what's the weather going to be like, or, what am I going to have for dinner? And then there are times when we worry about, well, what about those bills, and what about this thing or that thing? One of the big worries lately has been we're house hunting. And so I have been like, oh my goodness, when are we going to find something? Where is it going to be? And all of those questions that come up. But the thing is, if I go back to being that kid that was listening to that song and loved the song and would just bob around to Don't Worry, Be Happy. And it was just a really whimsical and playful video. But when I think about it, it's not about worrying. And it seems silly to say, oh, well, don't worry, be happy. It can seem like, well, but there's so much to worry about. There's so much to stress about. But the thing is, it doesn't serve us. So when we're worried, we're fearful about something. It's being afraid of, again, disappointment, failure, success, all kinds of things. But when we allow ourselves to feel the joy of what could possibly happen, when we allow ourselves to just be in the moment and embrace what is going on, like we're listening to that song saying, don't worry, be happy, and you're this kid who's enjoying a moment with family and playing and having a good time, then we're able to really settle into the fact that, you know what? Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's coming next, but I'm going to trust that it's going to be okay. And the thing is, the worry doesn't serve me. It doesn't help me get any closer to reaching my goal. It doesn't get me any closer to the answer. The worry just slows me down. It makes me feel stressed and tight and wound up in ways that aren't healthy. So, what if you just let the worry go? What if you said, you know what? Yes, this concerns me, but I'm choosing to be happy. I'm going to choose to find something that brings me joy. I'm going to choose to focus on the things that I can be grateful for. What if you traded the worry for gratitude? What if you just said, you know what? I'm grateful. Yes, I'm concerned about this thing, but I am grateful that no matter what, we're going to find a house. We're going to find the right place. I'm worried about this thing, or this thing concerns me, but you know what? I'm still going to have the money to pay those bills, or I'm still going to be able to find something for dinner that's easy. It's all okay. We just have to take a step back and say, you know what? Gratitude is where I can be and where it will keep me in that place of joy and happiness. Remember this week, don't worry, be happy. And yes, even when it feels a little silly to say that, just allow yourself to settle into that space and trust that no matter what, all things are working out for you. The worry doesn't serve you. Tell me, how do you feel about this message? What are your thoughts about Don't Worry, Be Happy? I hope to hear from you, and I hope you have an amazing week. And if you'd like to talk to me more, you can always message me, or you can check me out on my website at sherrysamuels.com. Oh yeah, and if you haven't registered for What Are You Afraid Of on October 20th, check me out. There's still space available, and I'd love to see you there. Have a great day and a great week.